Well, more than 50% of Australian teens have been exposed to cyberbullying, but only a fraction actually choose to tell their parents about it. Today, the federal government is issuing a new proposal in an effort to enhance online safety. We're joined now by Parliamentary Secretary to the Communications Minister, Paul Fletcher. Paul, good morning to you. It's been a long time coming. Exactly what are you proposing here?
Well, good morning, Carl. As you say, cyberbullying is an issue. Look, the internet is a wonderful thing for children as well as for adults, but a lot of parents and a lot of kids are concerned about cyberbullying. So the Coalition took to the last election a policy on online safety for children, and today we're issuing a discussion paper seeking feedback on three of the measures in there. We want to set up a Children's e-Safety Commissioner. That'll be a central point in the federal government to take the lead on protecting children online. We want to have a complaint scheme so that large social media sites, if there's a complaint about cyberbullying material, harmful material to an Australian child, that can be got down quickly. And we want to look at some simplified provisions in the law about cyberbullying, because the law today is complex and it uses terms like carriage service provider, which doesn't mean much to most people. So we want to look at a simplified cyberbullying offence.
The difficulty about all of this, as you would know, is that it's hard to police. It's also hard to define bullying and what constitutes offensive bullying. I mean, most of us have a read on that with common sense, but when, as a point of law, it's difficult to define. Those
issues are difficult, you're right, and that's why we've issued a discussion paper today, and we're seeking feedback on exactly how we should define what is harmful material targeted at an Australian child. And it is difficult to regulate the internet. That's an issue that governments have struggled with around the world.
And what about holding to account those big providers? Say, for example, your Facebook, Twitter, Google. Can you actually pursue them?
Well, look, the big players do put a lot of work into online safety, and we congratulate them for that. Really, what this is about is saying we want a scheme which complies with Australian requirements, and we want to work with those big players and other large social media sites to get a scheme which really protects Australian children against cyberbullying.
Is it just too hard? I mean, the whole purpose of the internet is that it's so free and so accessible to everyone in so many different locations. Is it too hard to police?
Look, it's challenging because it is international, and that is one of the big issues, and we thought very carefully about how we can make this work
here. So will this work, do you think?
We believe it will, but we're issuing a discussion paper seeking comment on the approach we propose, because it's so important. Cyberbullying is a serious risk, and we need to do everything we can to keep our children safe.
And just quickly before we go, how long before something is actually done, put in place?
We would be looking potentially at getting legislation introduced into the Parliament before the end of this year.
All right, appreciate your time today. Best of luck.
Thanks, Carl.
Lisa.